Well, hello there, kids! Welcome to Just Ask Jade, the show where you can ask a drag queen anything. So tonight's episode's going to be a lot of fun. I wanted to dress fun tonight. I'm wearing my fringe outfit from Charismatico. I've got my Rocks by Cox on. And I have a whole bunch of questions that were all sent in by the fabulous Katie Bourbon. Now, you might have seen her on my podcast, which is Inside the Drag Closet, which debuts every Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And she sent a lot of questions, so I'm going to get through these as fast as I can. So, you are so animated. What cartoon characters have inspired your look and act? What cartoon characters do you mostly identify with? And if you were to make yourself into a cartoon character, what would it look like? I've always been inspired by different cartoon characters. When I was little, I very much gravitated to the characters on Gem and the Holograms. We just watched the new She-Ra series, which I think is incredible. I always liked the Baroness from G.I. Joe. I always thought she was fantastic. If I were to make myself into a cartoon character, what would I look like? Well, like this. Yep, that's about it. So, next question, or series of questions. What's your opinion on drag queen voices? I love it when Miss Vanjie talks so darn butch, but appreciate the more gentle lilt most adopting character. Also, Vanjie. Now, when I'm in drag, I definitely feminize my voice a little bit. When I don't do that, I sound more like this. But it's that actor in me. I want to put on that affectation to be a little more feminine, a little more girly. But yeah, I hold nothing against queens that don't. I definitely drop from this voice from time to time. It all depends on the queen and what she wants to do. Next question. What's your workout routine to keep your girlish figure? My workout routine is right here. It is my corset because I don't like working out. I'm not wearing it tonight because this outfit's nice and comfy, but I swear by corseting. Ooh, and stretching her within an inch of her life. But yeah, I don't really work out a whole lot. I just try to take care of myself. I try to eat healthy. I've been in quarantine for 3 months. I stopped eating healthy a while ago. So yeah, that's why the corset's not on. Next question. Knowing you in another life has me wondering if you'll ever include sword fighting choreo into your routines. Your thoughts? I've actually been thinking about it for a while. The trick is I have to find someone to work with who is also a sword fighter. And that's difficult in the drag community. And, you know, when I bring someone else in to do an act with me, that person has to be getting paid as well. So it's kind of tricky. I have a couple ideas in my head, but nothing quite finished yet. Next question. Reading is fundamental, and shade throwing seems to be part of the gig. What do you do when it goes too far? You stop it from going further. Basically, shade is fun, shade is playful, but I think Sasha Velour handled it really well on her season of RuPaul's Drag Race when they started talking about eating disorders, and she just said, could we not talk about that? Let's not joke about that. You stop it right there and you say, hey, not cool, we'll move on from it, but let's not talk about that again. Let's see, where was I? As a not terribly flexible cis female, I gag when I see queens jumping off the stage into splits. With all due respect, how do you do that? How do you not land on the boys? You just say kick in the crotch and every dude gets immediate PTSD. Wow. Drag queen physics. It is drag queen physics. Everybody tucks differently. You just... Sometimes you land on it and you just go, moving on. Plus there's usually adrenaline going during a number, so that helps a little bit, but it still hurts. Which comes first, the song or the outfit? Well, that really depends. There are songs that I love that I'm like, I want to perform this, I need to figure out how. And every once in a while I'll be like, I want that outfit. What am I going to do with it? So yeah, both. Drag is expensive. How much does an average outfit, dress, shoes, accessories, not including the underbits or makeup, cost? That all depends. This jewelry set was a relatively inexpensive jewelry set from Rocks by Cox. I love these little sets. I like smaller jewelry. I don't know why I don't like big jewelry, but this outfit was a wonderful gift from my husband. If I had to guess, it's about $200. So yeah. And shoes, I'm very lucky as a drag queen. I'm a size 8.5 in women's shoes. I can go shopping for shoes pretty much anywhere. I have friends that are in the 15 to 22 range in footwear, so they have to special order their shoes. So yeah, again, depends on the queen and the outfit. What are your thoughts on queens removing their wigs on stage? Not like when Sasha Velour did it in the season 9 finale. That was art and went with the performance. I think almost every queen has had that awkward moment where you're in the heat of the number, everything's fine, and you feel her going. And that's when you make the choice of either try to fix your wig quickly or ditch it. I was doing Pride a number of years ago in this outfit. I was sweaty, I was gross. I did a cartwheel into a split and I just felt the wig go. So I grabbed her, whipped her off. Luckily my hair was long at the time and the crowd went wild. Sometimes it's just not that great. Sometimes it's great. It's hit or miss. And where was I? Who would you... Now, the way this is written, this could be one of two questions. Who would you kiki with? I love kikiing with everybody. It's fun. But it's also written, it could be who would I kai-kai with? If you don't know what kai-kai is, it's when two drag queens have a relationship. And I don't have any queens I would kai-kai with. I'm happily married. There's no queens that really kind of make me go, ooh, her. Just not my thing. Next question. We're almost done, kids, I swear. Ever thought about cosplay drag? What would you do first or next? I've done some cosplay drag. I do have an Avengers Quantum suit. I did a show around Halloween, and I got to the gig late because I was working beforehand, and I didn't have time to do makeup. So I did an entire night as Deadpool. I did Deadpool cosplaying as Celine Dion for my first number, and then I did Deadpool dressed as Cher. And I regret nothing. And I do have other cosplay looks in the works. Just gonna say, one of my Marvel Cinematic Universe favorite characters happens to be Mantis. So, stay tuned. And the final question. You do scary, pretty, comedy, and pageant looks. Is there any genre of drag you won't do? Honestly, I'm willing to try anything. The only type of drag I don't really do is bearded drag, mostly because I don't grow facial hair very well. I've done looks where I've been bearded, but I don't grow enough facial hair to really embrace the kind of bearded drag I would want to do. So, yeah, I would have to get a prosthetic beard for it, and that's just not really in my wheelhouse right now. Not saying I'm not going to try it, but it's just not on my bucket list. That's all I have for now. That was incredible. Thank you so much, Katie. I hope everybody enjoyed those questions. Now, if you have any questions for me, you could always email me through my website, which is www.jadedevere.com, or you could email me directly at ijustaskjade@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Say goodnight, kids!
I got my cowboy hat!
Kids.